Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Thelma's Podcasts. I hope you guys are all right. Yes? Today's Friday. Yeah? I'm still recovering from my little cold. Okay? So, I would like to introduce today my new guest. Her name is Kayla. All right? And she's the founder of a brand called Theia. I've got a French accent, so please don't forget. Right, so she has created this brand. Sorry. I would like to know, what does it take a person to have ideas and actually make them happen? All right. So I would like to find out more about the journey to create this brand, and when did she put all of them together. Okay, so I can't wait to have her live. And just to be mindful, I'm still recovering from my cold, and I think she also said something like she wasn't feeling very well, but show must go on. We really tried to make this for you guys, especially for young people. I had more young people today who discovered about what I'm doing. So let's keep that rolling. All right. I'm going to see if she can jump on. Okay. Hope you guys are having a lovely Friday so far. Yeah, if you're a teacher like me, then you know what it means. Friday means weekend. Okay.
Hi, Mom.
All right. So I'm still waiting for Kayla to join me. All right. Let me see if I can invite her. Okay. Oh, lovely. Oh, hello.
Hello.
How are you, Kayla? You
I'm good,
okay?
thanks. How are
I'm
you?
great. Is that how you say your name? Kayla?
Yeah, Kayla. Yeah. Sorry,
Kayla.
my
Okay.
cat is going to be like in and out of
Oh,
this video because
I love cats.
no
What's your
personal
cat's name?
space. No, his name's Loki.
Hello, how are you, cat? You want to join us? The more
No
the merrier.
personal space at all.
How are you today? I know you're not feeling too well. I mean, I'm
Uh,
the same.
I'm okay, thank you. I'm feeling a lot better today than I was yesterday.
Yeah.
But thanks so much for asking. It's just been one thing after another.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've been back to work today after 3 days. I
Mm.
had my students like, oh, Miss, what, you left us for a while. I'm like, 3 days. I just needed to rest up and, anyway.
Yeah, it's the best way to do it. Otherwise, you'll get worse and then not be well enough to kind of continue. So it's definitely the best way to do it.
Exactly. So please tell me more about yourself. So your name is Kayla. So tell me about yourself.
Yeah, so I'm 24. I live in the West Midlands. For work, I am a creative consultant. So I do consultancies for different places. So it's usually within I've just done one in the luxury fashion sector. And then I have a clothing brand myself.
Amazing. So what did you start? Is it Theia? Theia?
Yeah, exactly.
So what did you start this brand?
So started August 2022.
Wow. Okay.
So still relatively new, but we've had a year and a half ish
That's
now.
amazing. So what made you start this brand? Why did you start this
So
brand?
I wanted to start it for ages, for years, and I just never had that self-confidence just to do it. To be
Yeah.
honest, just to actually do it. Always having a lot of self-doubt. What if it doesn't work? Things like that. And I kind of just thought to myself, wow, what's the worst that could happen? Like, the worst that could happen is that it doesn't work. Like, it really is as simple as that. So that kind of just gave me the motivation just to go for it, and I'm glad that I did.
Yeah, that was amazing. So it's mainly t-shirt that you create, or you create other clothing?
Yeah, so our main item is sets. So it's a cropped hoodie and jogger set. They're our best sellers in the vintage grey colour. So that's what kind of flies out the most. But yeah, trying to branch off into other products as well.
That's fantastic. So what gave you the idea for the name? I like the name. Theia.
So
Love it.
it's a just a play on my own middle name,
Okay.
really. I just added in the I because the Theia is the goddess of light and goddess of sight as well in Greek mythology. So I just added the I to it
Oh,
just to
nice
make
one.
it a bit different. But I've always like thought to myself, well, if I was to be like interviewed by people, what would I want to
Mhm.
hear? Nothing, something quite short, snappy, easy to say, things like that, and that's why I went for it.
That's amazing. I love it. So can you tell us to the steps it took you to start your own brand? What step did you take?
Yeah, definitely. It was a lot of research, to be honest. There's so much education everywhere for free. So it was, going through Google, going through TikTok, watching YouTube videos, all of that kind of stuff, how to find a manufacturer, how to register a business, how to, make like a tech pack for designing your own clothes, things like that. So it was literally, I was spending day and night like
Yeah.
watching all these videos from people who have already done it, because I don't have any like degrees or anything like that in fashion. I have a couple of certifications, but nothing like formal. But yeah, it was just a lot of research. And yeah, there's so much information out there. So
Yeah.
fortunately.
I like that you're only 24 years old,
Yeah.
just relatively young, and you just decided to say, you know what, I know what I like and I want to create it. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like you haven't seen exactly the type of clothes out there for you, and instead of just waiting for it to happen, you made it happen.
Yeah,
That's
100%, 100%. There's a lot of brands that I like, a lot of brands that I can take some inspiration from in terms of like the vibe that I go for and things like that. But there's nothing like, what going outside and seeing someone else wear something that you've created, like that's the best thing.
so. Have you seen a lot of people? I mean, what's the response for your brand? What do people are saying?
People, so typically my main number one is just how comfortable it is, like the
Yeah.
quality, which is really, really nice. Because it takes time having to go through different samples and making sure that it is right. It's not something that I'm willing to compromise on, even in the beginning, things like that. But no, it's amazing to see. Like, I meet up with a friend really regularly. She's always wearing it. I think she wears it more than I do, which is really, really nice. She always said it's her go-to, which is amazing. So yeah, it's really nice to see.
No, that's amazing. So, what have you got planned next about your brand? I mean, you've created this brand. So, what's next for this brand? What else can you do?
It's just trying to find my place, I think, within the industry, because there's a lot of startup brands out there right now. So it's trying to find kind of where you sit, where it's very oversaturated, which is the same as most industries, but just trying to find where is my place and where can I make sure that a foundation is strong enough to keep that place as well.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say. It's seeing what happens. Obviously I've been in a few magazines, like I've been in British Vogue and things like that, which has been really, really cool. But yeah, it's just trying to keep the momentum up and just see kind of where it goes.
Yeah. Have you thought of pop-up shops? I mean,
I
I don't
did
know
a
much about
pop-up
fashion,
shop.
but
Yeah, I did
oh,
a pop-up shop. Like it was with a few different brands. I did one of those within like the first couple of months of business. They're not my favorite things to do, really. I prefer kind of online stuff just because as a customer myself, I don't go to pop-up shops. So
yeah, I know.
I find things a lot more accessible online to do it that way. But I would love, like, one of my goals would be to have a collection in one of the big stores like Selfridges, Harvey Nichols, things like that.
Very
So
ambitious. That's
yeah,
amazing.
that would be really, really
Great.
fun.
Yeah. Have you thought of I don't know, reaching out to celebrity, like to famous people maybe, to see if they can wear your brand and
Yeah,
promote it?
it's definitely something that I've been looking into. I think it's just finding who, where, kind of things like that. A lot of the celebrities that I like are not in the UK as well, so cost margins, things like that. So it's just trying to find the right people and at the right time, because we're still obviously very relatively new. So it's having that confidence to kind of say, like, you know, I'm a brand new the fashion brand, please wear my stuff.
Yeah. No, I mean, you have to just keep going, because I'm sure there's, I mean, what I like about what you do is I saw is the confidence, like you're so comfortable.
Yeah.
It's like something that you can wear every day, any day.
Yeah.
Winter, summer, autumn, spring. I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what to say, but to come up with, at your age, I was at uni, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do in my life. I just didn't know. But you are here, 24 years of age, having your own brands.
Thank you.
I mean, how do you do it all? Being that young, you're working, and also have your own. How do you manage to juggle all of them together?
Honestly,
and you have a cat as well.
Yeah, even I don't know, because it's getting really tiring. But it's just trying to, and I'm not very good with like discipline, but I'm trying to become more disciplined so I can actually manage my time a lot better, because I'm not really that good at that. But as long as I'm doing something creative, like, I'm in the flow, so it
Yeah,
makes it
exactly.
a lot easier.
Listen, you're fantastic, and you have a cat that loves the bones of you, obviously, because he
Such a
doesn't leave you alone.
nightmare. It doesn't stop.
That's fantastic. I mean, look at you, 24 years of age. There's no excuse. You said you went to all the social medias available to look how to start, you know, your own brand and everything like that.
Yeah.
So there's no excuse, really.
Well, that's the thing.
So my last question, yeah, come on, tell me.
The main thing is starting. Starting is the hardest thing. It took me 4 years just to start. Once you've started, then you figure everything out. So yeah, that would be my number one advice. Just start. Just do it.
4 years and you just thought,
Yeah.
you know what? That's fantastic. So I want to say a big thank you for your time. And you know, I'm still a bit under the weather, so I feel like, you know, usually I'll talk for more. I'm like, you know, I know you also hasn't been feeling as well too. But my last question for you is, what would you say to you know, young people that would like to be, you know, into fashion one day, like create a brand or contribute, collaborate, consult? What would you say to them?
I would say apply. Just if you think when it comes to jobs, if you think that you're underqualified or things like that, just apply for it, because you never know. I literally fell into fashion when I was 16, and I've been in it ever since, kind of thing. So apply. Don't let anyone tell you that, you know, you can't do something, because you never know. You don't know who you're going to meet. It's all about who you know, very much so as well. So just apply, connect with people, and just go for it, really.
Yeah, apply, perseverance, consistency.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fantastic.
Even if it's 100 jobs in the industry, just apply for it. It's fine. Just go for it.
Yeah, that's it. You just have, you know, what's the worst? They say no. Yeah. Oh, well, you move on to the next one.
Exactly.
I'm telling, you know, my students, that take something from that. If somebody say no, ask for feedback. What didn't go well? If you can ask for feedback, and then you learn, you know, because sometimes no could mean next opportunity. Doesn't mean like never. I mean,
that is such a good quote. I love that. I'm going to use that. That's brilliant. No, 100%.
Yes.
100%. I remember when I was 16, I applied for like every job under the sun, and I didn't get a response from any of them. Obviously, I had no experience because I was freshly 16. And then I applied for a high street fashion job as a temp. They made me permanent a few months later, and the rest is history. And I've been bouncing around fashion ever since. So yeah, definitely recommend. Just go for it.
And you're following your dreams, and you're exactly where you want to be. That's fantastic. So thank you so much again for the time. We need to recover and then go back up.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too, and one day in person.
Yeah.
You never know.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
your cat as well, hopefully.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you. I'm going to check out your website, but if you can send me any of your social media accounts, that I can, you know, also post it on my Instagram. Okay.
Oh, sorry, you froze there. Say that again.
I said that if you can send me all your links to your brand, I will share it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So send
brilliant.
me
Thank
everything.
you.
Yeah. It's a pleasure.
Oh,
Thank you so much. Have
Fab,
a lovely
thank
day. Yeah.
you. You too.
Thank you.
Take care.
Take care.
Bye.